Let's play some Sentinels.
Fixer.
Oh, fickle fans, come on.
Oh, you've been quoted out of context. You must be a famous person now.
I am a famous person now. But we're gonna win. Unless the environment kills us. So yeah, I could have waited and
We have
taken...
damage! Grand Warlord boss!
I did not think that would work out, but it did. Well done, team.
Good evening, everybody. How is everyone doing this fine Tuesday night? It's 7-ish, so I guess that must mean it's time to welcome you all to Sentinels Live. Thank you, everybody, for joining us around the digital tabletop while we play... What game are we playing tonight, John?
Sentinels of the Universe?
Something like Guardians of the Universe, I think is...
Yeah.
No,
like
it's Sentinels of the Multiverse. As the regulars know, the goal of these streams is to have some fun while showing you how to play the game, as well as covering some strategies that can help you win. Handelabra does believe in civil rights for all and being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against that goal is not welcome and will feel the wrath of the banhammer. If you do enjoy the show, please like, share, follow, and subscribe, and be sure to check out all the other shows here on twitch.tv/Handelabra Games. Dolphins Dive is Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. And, of course, Tales from the Archive used to be on Saturdays, but show note, Tales from the Archive is officially moving its permanent time to Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Zach found that Saturdays was just a little tricky to make work, because sometimes people do things on Saturday nights, including him. So
Seems like a popular night.
Seems like a popular night. So yeah, so Tales from the Archive will be moving to Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern. A couple of other show notes that we wanted to cover before we get going here. First things first, starting tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be kicking off a new show. It's a brand new show. John, what is that show?
That is, I don't know if we have a catchy name for it, but it's a bottom of the ninth show.
It is a bottom of the ninth show. Yes, now it is going to be done during the work day, so we understand that some people won't be able to watch, but other people will be able to watch. You can always throw it on in the background. But yeah, Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be doing a bottom of the ninth show, now that it is at a place where we feel like we can play it somewhat regularly. You know, if you're subscribed, you'll get a notification, of course. But mark your calendars, Wednesdays, 3 p.m. Eastern, bottom of the ninth. We'll try to come up with a cool, catchy title for it. But I don't know if we'll have that before tomorrow.
Bottom of Wednesday afternoon.
The bottom of the hump day. Hump day of the ninth. I don't know, something. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. All right, Laser Riders. Who here knows what Laser Riders is? I got my copy right here. Oh, look at that, Laser Riders. Oh, yeah.
Cool.
So the reason
why...
Yet? What's that?
You play it yet?
I haven't played it yet. In fact, I haven't even opened. So this is the cool thing about Laser Riders. It's the new game. It's from Greazer Games. It just started shipping to Kickstarter backers this week, and it's set up like an old school like VHS box set, which I'm really excited about. I'm actually gonna take it home. I got it yesterday, but I haven't even opened the cellophane on like the 4 little individual packs yet. But I'm gonna be taking it home and playing it with my kids because I feel like it'll actually be a really fun thing to play with the kids. I do still have red hair. Yeah, Take Walker says I was fibbing. I did cut it quite a bit, but that didn't get all the red out, so I still have some red. But it's only on the top. Like, if you look on the sides, you'll notice that it's, like, totally black again because I cut that really down short.
So the Europeans are excited about the showtime.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Even though it's like a baseball game and probably less interesting for many Europeans, but it's still a good game.
But they'll learn about baseball.
Exactly.
That'll be fun. So yeah, it is big. It's like when they said it's going to be like a VHS box set, I thought that it would actually be the size of a VHS tape, but they're definitely not. I mean, if you look at these, they're like
bigger, right?
They're basically the size of like beta tapes, and I don't mean beta max, which were actually smaller than VHS. I mean beta like what the TV industry uses pretty much exclusively for like official things. So I admit the shape in front really works with the color. Well, thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty. I actually like having the red hair. It's a lot of fun. I like the looks I get. I'm getting carded again for the first time in like 5 years, so that's pretty cool. And the reason why I bring up Laser Riders, which I haven't even gotten to the whole thrust of the matter yet, is that part of the Laser Riders Kickstarter was that they released a soundtrack for Laser Riders, and a couple of the bonus characters in Laser Riders are in fact crossovers from our wonderful Sentinels of the Multiverse. And so Jean-Marc had a key role in some of the music for Laser Riders, and they are going to be doing a listening party this coming Thursday at 6 p.m. Now, I know what you're thinking. What you're thinking is, Jeremy, how am I going to listen to a listening party at 6 p.m. if I've got to watch dolphins dive at 7 p.m.? Well, fear not, my wonderful little Handelabra. We're actually doing a sort of cross-universe, cross-multiverse promotion with them on Thursday, where the listening party will start at 6. We will actually rehost it from our channel, and then it's going to go right into Dolphins Dive when the listening party is finished. And so Dolphins Dive won't actually start until the listening party is complete. So if you want to make sure to catch everything there is to hear and everything there is to watch on both the Laser Riders listening party and Dolphins Dive, you will be able to do so. There'll be no overlap. Greater Than Games is also going to be rehosting Dolphins Dive, so hopefully maybe we'll get a couple new people in. So that's going on this Thursday. The whole festivities kick off at 6 p.m. Eastern. The final show note that I did want to mention is that if you are going to be at Gen Con in Indianapolis in just over 3 weeks, we are doing a live episode of Sentinels live. It's live, it's double live, it's live squared. Whether it's actually going to be streaming live is still yet to be seen. It all depends on internet connectivity. But if you want to at least be available to a live taping of Sentinels Live, join us at the Westin at 2 p.m. on Friday at Gen Con. I will be there. Zach will be there. John will not be there, unfortunately. But we hope you will be there. And we're going to be recording a live episode with lots of audience participation. We may even bring some audience members up to play with us. So, if you're interested,
Twitch plays live on stage.
Exactly. Gen Con plays Tekken. Gen Con plays Argentina, whatever you call it. All right, I think that is it for my show notes. So we can move on and say, if you haven't met me before, I'm Jeremy. You can follow me at Mr. J Handel. That's MRJHANDEL. Joining me as always is John, who you can follow at Migrant P. And you can always follow the company at Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. And obviously you already know, because you're here, that twitch.tv/Handelabra Games is where you find all of our cool Twitch streaming stuff.
Unless you're from the future and you're watching on YouTube.
Oh, right. I guess that's true. Twitch.tv/Handelabra Games. As we are the developers, you can also be sure to get some insight into the process and maybe even see some stuff before anyone else. The game does include a tutorial that covers the basics, but we always do our best to explain exactly what we're doing, when we do it, and why. And depending on how long it takes for us to win or lose, we typically play multiple games in each 2-hour episode. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, as well as PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam, and always via good old analog cardboard and ink. Check out sentinelsdigital.com for more info, as well as to download the demo absolutely free. And if you already own the game, we would really appreciate it if you would rate and review us on your chosen store. That does really help. And honestly, tons of you have already been doing that. So thank you so much. It's really fun to see the reviews roll in and see 5 stars and people talking about how much they enjoy the game. We really do appreciate that. So thank you. Deadlock PM. Wait, you guys have a Twitch channel?
It's also possible that you might be listening from the very far future, in which case all I can do is apologize on behalf of our species.
Indeed. I hope that that reconstituted water is good for you, and that you're enjoying the 90-degree heat every single day of every week. All right, so one thing I was commenting to John as we were coming into this episode is that we haven't actually played a weekly one-shot on the stream recently. And one of the reasons why, quite frankly, is because the show is on Tuesday, and the weekly one-shot comes out on Monday, and we usually don't want to, like, spoil it. So we're going to... The first game tonight, yes, Sanvar, we should play the Ennead. I think we're going to get to that in Game 2. But for Game 1, I think we're going to basically recreate this week's weekly one-shot just to sort of see how it goes. So, of course...
I will let you know that I tried it a couple times before finding a random seed I could win.
Yes, no, I mean it's definitely tough. I believe
It's not
that.
an easy setup. And the previous team game, I actually gave up on and changed a villain to an easier one.
Yeah, it's tough. Termi-Nation is one of those teams that like it can be really good in some circumstances, but sometimes you just can't get them right, and it can be tricky. All right, so who was the villain this week, John?
It was a team game.
Oh, that's right, it was a team game. Whoop. And
If you're ready to do this, you should know what it is.
No, I remember. Yeah, I was trying to remember. I was like, wait a minute, was it Greazer? Was it? I'm confused. All right, so misinformation, I think, was in the first slot. Was Greazer in the second slot?
And Plague-Rat. I think Plague-Rat's second.
Yeah, I think Plague-Rat was in the second slot. Right. Boom. All right. There we go.
We can change the order up. That'll make it a little more interesting anyways.
That's true. We could change the order up. Yeah.
But at the not the Court of Blood, but Temple of Julon.
Yeah, Temple of Julon. We'll keep the villains in the same order, but we will change up the order of the heroes. And that was in the Court. No, not the Court of Blood. It was in the Temple of Julon.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, when I played this through, I failed hard, but it was one of the swingiest games I've ever played. Like, the first round, I dealt 0 damage, and my heroes all got way knocked out. And then in the second round, I like came back and like incapped 2 of the villains, and then I ended up losing anyway. So it was quite fun, I have to say. So let's give this a try. What were you gonna say?
Just answering some questions. Darren2500 asks, what's with the new Heroic Infinitor artwork? Infinitor and Trickster Kismet have original artwork now.
Yes, the
And
artwork
so
that was in the game on the cards was from their large cards, which is the like oversized villain cards, and we had never actually gotten the new artwork, but we had never actually used the original art from the original small cards.
Well, no, because they hadn't made them.
Yeah, which technically hadn't been.
Those variants were first made on oversized.
On oversized cards, right? So it's kind of like the original art is the small cards, which actually came out after the oversized art.
And the same thing will happen for Omnitron U and Parse Peak State.
Exactly.
And any other variants like that may come.
All right. So in this particular variant of this pseudo weekly one shot, Unity opens with a brainstorm, modular, workbench, scrap metal, and supply crate. Absolute Zero has got 2 null point calibration units, a onboard module installation, and a modular realignment. That is a fantastic setup. I'm very excited about that. And Bunker has got 2 grenade launchers, an Omni Cannon, and a recharge mode. So let's see here. So out comes Twisted Reality.
Fistful of Dice asks about sharing random seeds for games that may come in the future sometime.
Yeah, we've actually had some internal conversations about that, about how much fun that could be potentially, and if there's a way that we could potentially support it.
And Darren2500 asks also when new stuff. You should ask Greater Than Games that, because we can't put out new stuff basically at this point until Greater Than Games ships their stuff. So you can use that as a guide.
All right, so a Raptor Bot, Banish to the bottom, and Impale, and an Auxiliary Power Source.
All right, so here's Unallied is going to redirect damage and play the top card of her deck unless we destroy it some other way.
I'm just thrilled that whatever her, like, nobody can deal damage unless you skip is not the first card, because that's usually the first card that I deal with her.
Yeah, if she starts off with Internal Collapse, it's nice because it just doesn't do anything. And Twisted Reality also at the start is nice too.
Is Twisted Reality, is that the one that you have to skip to get it out of there?
No, she played it.
Oh, she played it.
But it destroys itself at the end of her turn.
A World Improved, that's what I'm thinking of. That's like I hate that card. It's not hard to deal with, it's just you gotta kind of have to like...
So Unity is the target for Greazer here, so I don't have any bots, so I'm going to just play a Brainstorm. I have found in this one shot, ignoring Plague Rat is a bad idea. Plague Rat will kill you.
And when I played it, that was exactly it. I managed to get both Greazer and Misinformation out, but Plague Rat... I did get Plague Rat down to 8 HP.
Don't even worry about Greazer. Let Greazer kill Unity and, like, have Unity do stuff.
Yeah, that was...
Plague Rat. Plague Rat will kill you.
That was kind of, I mean, that was what happened, and I didn't necessarily take that exact stance, but that was sort of what ended up happening.
Alright. Hit myself for one, and we play a card. Good.
Yeah, the other thing is that with this Absolute Zero, you got to be really careful with his power and only use it when you know you're going to be able to really use it effectively.
Are we happy with Twisted Reality? Do you hate Twisted Reality? Like, you don't even want to use your power, probably. You'd be happy to play more cards.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. And this tanker is annoying because I guess I can hit Greazer. I may as well. And this neutralizer is annoying. And I can play a card. Unfortunately, I didn't actually draw any bots, which is annoying. So I'm just going to play another Brainstorm.
Yeah, I was going to say either that or Supply Crate.
Brainstorm is better. I guess Supply Crate is one more card.
Yeah, it's like you get to do a little bit of damage with Brainstorm, or next turn you get to get extra cards. So
I want the extra cards now.
Yep. Bring Debbie back. Exactly. So, yeah, I was going to say, are we going with the kill Unity to get rid of Greazer plan?
If Unity's going to die, she's going to die. So.
Chemical Frenzy.
He will. Oh, here, yeah, the hair's going to. He's going to hit the hair. The hair hits itself. Greazer's going to hit the hair. This is one of those times. Let's choose the Pompadour for fun. It's great. He hits the hair. Greazer hits Plague Rat. Pompadour hits Pompadour. Greazer hits the Pompadour. Greazer hits Greazer.
Good times. Ah, mechanics. Such fun.
He's just really getting into a frenzy over his hair with that.
Well, I mean, can you really blame him? Like getting chemicals in those in that.
I mean, yeah. If your hair attacks itself, then what are you gonna do? And I don't think the order is gonna matter here because nothing's gonna die. So.
Yeah, get that neutralizer out of there. Get Winston Zedmore. I'm sorry, I mean the Revicorp tanker. Alright, so...
That came up in the Plague Rat episode.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna call? Revicorp.
Do I want... Actually, yeah, so if I do that...
Play both.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I forgot that I get to play both.
Why not both?
Look at that, all set up. Why you hitting yourself, Greazer? Yeah, I feel like the theme of this game, the feel of this game with the goofy, like, bouncy is not fitting with the music. Music is very, like, calm and serene and whatever.
I would say Plague Rat, but the tanker is...
Yeah.
You get Nemesis bonus against misinformation.
Yes! Let's do that. We're not ignoring Plague Rat, but we are doing what we need to do. Hit Displacer, Thermobaric Mine.
It's happening again.
Oh, look at that, Thermobaric Mine. Uh-oh.
Oh, it went off because a card entered Absolute Zero's play area.
Yep. Yeah, actually, thermobaric mines are not bad to have in Absolute Zero's player.
No,
if
it's
you're
great
set
to have
up.
them on Absolute Zero.
I like that.
Hip Displacer. Order won't matter here. Ooh, ammo drop. Yeah. I was thinking recharge mode, but I prefer ammo drop.
Apprentice Poisoner. Yeah,
It's always fun to choose the Pompadour.
Hit the hair. Not the hair! Never the hair!
You can destroy this grenade launcher unless you want, like, if you don't have anything else to play, you could do modular realignment
Yeah.
to get it back.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. Which one do you want to destroy? Not the Healy one?
Okay, fair enough.
I don't think it's likely to get hit for fire damage, but there's no chance to get hit for cold.
Right,
So
right, fair enough.
discard a card or destroy one of your ongoing cards. I think I can discard a card. I would like to discard a golem, but I don't have any. Oh man, my impales.
So in the weekly one-shot, when I was convinced I was going to win, and it got really swingy, I had used Absolute Zero's power, and then I used, on the environment turn, there were actually 2 of the Mysterious Ceremonies in play. And so I used Mysterious Ceremonies to play, for Unity, to play Augmented Ally and use Absolute Zero's power again. And then I used the second Mysterious Ceremonies to play, I want to say Horfire? And whatever it was, I managed to heal myself up almost to full and deal like a just butt ton of damage. And it was fun. But then I lost anyway.
So I actually don't want to kill that tanker because he'll make Legrat do a lot more damage. And then he'll kill the tanker at the end of his turn. So that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to hit Legrat. It's nice if you can order it so that he hits all the heroes, then he destroys the handler, and then he hits all the villains.
Yeah.
For the bonus. Still no golems. Hey, it's a golem!
Yeah, Bjorning, this is not a weekly one-shot. It's just a game with the same lineup because we didn't want to spoil anything in terms of order since it is a fixed random seed this week.
Like most weeks.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't play the weekly one-shots very often anymore because I'm just so busy with other things. Have we been mostly doing fixed random seeds?
Yep, most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
And Plaguerat plays more handlers. That's annoying. And it won't hit villain targets because of the restrainer.
The flowers.
But wait, he
still
will
standing.
kill the apprentice poisoner, who will then hit everything. I don't know if that's good or bad. It's going to make him play a card. Actually, no, it won't. Yeah, if the poisoner kills the tanker, he's going to play a card. But I don't think we can stop it. So we may as well hit the poisoner first and see what happens. And yeah. So do we want Plaguerat to play a card? That's the question. Probably not.
Probably not.
All right, choose Plaguerat first then, and then we can choose for me after that. Probably don't want Plaguerat to play a card. Bunker wants to draw a card. Bunker wants to draw another card. All right. Now we do this thing. Plague cat versus plague rat.
That would be fun.
And he punches little friends.
All right, so first, oh right, that's why, because I have the 2 thermobaric mines. Okay, so I'm going to modular realignment, get my healer back, definitely put that in play. So okay, so let me just look at this here. So I'm at 8 HP. If I use these to heal
You'll
myself,
probably just about kill misinformation if you want. You may as well.
Yeah. I was just thinking about, like, should I heal myself with these?
You could. But is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I don't know. With Absolute Zero, like, Absolute Zero is my
I would say heal yourself with this one, because Bunker's got misinformation now.
Okay, fair enough.
There, you've got 8 hit points. That's plenty.
So I'm back to 8, so that's good. And so, like, then the question becomes, if I use my power here...
Do you want to die?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, is, like, if I healed myself up a little bit more, I could potentially use my power here and then be in a good position for Horfire later.
Bad idea to use your power in almost any circumstance in this game. Trust me.
Yeah.
Plague Rat will eat you. Greazer will also eat you. The environment will also eat you. Unless you can have someone give you your power usage right before your turn, which can happen with incapabilities or Unity giving you a power. In this setup, absolutely don't use your power. Unless you have like full hit points and are happy to take like 20 damage.
Right.
With no benefit. But just no. Okay.
I mean, look, I was really close to winning it in the actual weekly one-shot. I had Plague Rat down to 8 and both of the other ones in-capped. And actually, both Bunker and Absolute Zero were still alive. But they both died.
Destroy that Gatling gun. Let's see what else I get. Not what I want, but I can still play and use a power. What I'm going to do is use Grenade Launcher and take out misinformation and chip away at Plague Rat.
She was missing.
Actually, no, I need to kill that analyst. And now I can hit Plague Rat. Now I was thinking of playing Recharge Mode. Turret Mode's interesting, but I don't have another power to use, so Recharge Mode. And
well, you do have another power to use. It would be pretty dumb.
What do you mean?
You have your base power.
I used it.
Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you meant, like, just in general, you only had one power to use.
Like, if I played Turret Mode, it would give me an additional power, but I don't have another power to use.
Right, got it. I was simply commenting on the fact that, like, in turret mode, that power becomes pretty useless.
I guess you can't draw another card or play another card, so yeah.
That's what I'm saying, is like you use it to destroy a thing.
Well, you use it to destroy turret mode.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
You use your other powers with turret mode's damage boost, and then use your base power to destroy turret mode and do something else.
And do some stuff.
He's really good at switching between, like, modes are super
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, modes could be really awesome in Termi-Nation. All right, I have both of my things. Is there ongoing destruction lurking on the villain side? Or equipment destruction, I should say.
Not with misinformation gone, I don't think.
All right, then I'm going to get rid of my other modular realignment because I like the other two cards.
Mm-hmm. So Bunker can't use powers because he's in recharge mode. See, here I could give you your power use. If you had, like, played Cold Snap last turn, I guess you didn't have it, but if you had it, then, like, I could give you your power use now, and you would do 3 damage to everything. Which would
3 damage to everything. I mean, Horfire wouldn't be terrible.
You would still, although, get hit by Plague Rat on his turn.
True.
And probably die. So, less good.
Yeah.
I don't have any golems in my trash. So I actually can't usefully play that platform bot unless I use Modular Workbench, which I guess I will do. I'm almost dead, but at least I will get 3 damage out of the deal. Man, restraining us. I don't think the order matters here.
Where are we gonna put that assassin?
Wherever we want. Well, not wherever we want, but we have 3 choices. The lowest HP is the Impeccable Pompadour. So we could just put it on Absolute Zero and then it'll hit the Pompadour. Or we could put it on Bunker and then hopefully hit something else, but it might end up being one of us. So probably it would be one of the handlers, most likely. But we could say put it on Bunker. So after the Pompadour is restored,
Alright, so we got Greazer 11, but Deborah is at 4.
yeah, she's probably going to die on Greazer's turn if he plays anything. He's going to do 3 damage to her on his turn.
Alright, so should I just Horfire and maybe focus damage Plague Rat with the
Well, if
2
you hit Plague Rat, he's going to play
Thermobarics?
cards.
Oh,
So if you could Horfire and give yourself cold and hit the Analyst, and that's still useful.
Alright.
And kill the Restrainer. Like, I would hit yourself with the cold. And, like, you could kill the Restrainer if you want.
How
Why
come?
not?
Wait, hang on a second. Why am I not hitting myself for fire with that?
What?
The Thermobaric Mines. Whenever a card enters this play area. Oh, is it? Oh, I see.
It's a one-shot.
Because it's a one-shot. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm hitting the Analyst.
Yeah, I would probably kill the Analyst. And we can get the Assassin to kill the other thing. You could just heal for this if you want. Or do that if you want.
Oh, I thought you said to kill the Analyst.
I said the Assassin will kill the Analyst.
Ah.
And you went for the Restrainer. Yeah, I said to hit the Restrainer. It's fine. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I don't want to draw a card because I want it to go after... It's going to go after the Pompadour right now, so I'm not going to draw a card.
And yeah. Skip. It is going against all of my instincts to skip with Absolute Zero's power because I love those big numbers on the damage and healing.
I mean, you can do it if you want. You'll just die.
I know, I'm just saying.
There goes Unity, and there goes Greazer.
He collected his bounty and he's gone. And the pink lady.
But he still gets to do his thing. Do I want to draw a card? What's the lowest HP now? Hey, Shinobi Assassin. Termi-Nation Absolute Zero is the non-hero target with the lowest HP. Well, or... Wait, isn't it... Oh, he has already destroyed the Restrainer. It's showing up, but it's already destroyed, so... Ooh. I still want cards, but I will not draw a card.
This is looking eerily familiar to the game that I played in the actual weekly one-shot.
You're eerily familiar.
I am eerily familiar.
Alright, he has no thingies, so I'm just going to hit him. And not draw a card. Because the assassin's going to kill me.
Resurrection Ritual.
Should have put the assassin on Unity and it would go to the go away.
Be banished to the netherworld.
It wouldn't go away, but it would go to the trash and then come back, I guess, and hit something at that time. Discard and draw.
Ooh, focus apertures.
That's a good one. And right, Bunker has to draw a card. So I may as well. At least I had heavy plating when I did it. If Bunker can use a power, that would probably be good. So I'm going to do that.
Sure.
If you can get a power that does anything but kill yourself, that would also be good.
I will see what I can do.
Just going to chip away at Plague Rat.
Seems like a plan.
Guess I could have got Omni Cannon into play, but oh well. This Plague Rat's gonna kill Bunker now. Oh, he's not. It's gonna be -1, so he won't actually kill Bunker. Oh, and now that there's a Restrainer, that's good. With only Plague Rat left, the Restrainer's fine.
I want to play Focus Apertures and then Frostbound Drain.
Just you can play Frostbound Drain.
Frostbound. Frostbound Drain.
Next turn.
Am I gonna live till next turn?
Probably. Now there's a lower target for the assassins to kill. Except Plague Rat keeps playing an extra card, which sucks.
Oh, chat. Thank you for making fun of my verbal typo.
So Absolute Zero can take this damage more. Bunker will take one less, but yeah.
What do I want to do? You know what? I am not playing those cold snaps. So rather than get rid of my setup, I'm
Snap, snap.
Snap, snap!
Come on, Bunker. Do something cool. This is something cool. Turret mode. Grenade launcher. Use up the bonus. This is the thing I was talking about before.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad we got to show it.
Thing is, I don't know if I want. Well, okay, I'm gonna do it. We don't want Plague Rat to have bonus damage, but we want Plague Rat to die. So, I'm gonna put this on Bunkers, and then I'm gonna use my other power to destroy turret mode. Draw a card. Recharge mode. First assassin kills that guy. Bunker draws another card. Ooh, maintenance mode unit. I like that actually, because I can play it and then use it.
Nice.
I was gonna go Omni Cannon, but maintenance unit.
And now we get to choose who's the lowest, if that comes up.
Yeah. Yay, Mysterious Ceremonies.
Ooh,
Best
I like
card
this.
ever.
Yes.
So you don't have a lot of cards. Bunker can play. Has a lot of stuff he could play. Like I could play Omni Cannon, might be a good idea. Or Absolute Zero could draw cards, would also not be a bad idea.
Yeah, actually. I mean, I'm happy to play Frostbound Drain this turn.
Yeah, you'd be able to
like,
heal one.
Yeah, heal
by
for
doing
one, like deal the 3 cold to something, and then like hit myself and then heal.
All right. And I'm gonna play Omni Cannon. And get to killing that Plague Rat.
Oh, shoot! I forgot about that!
Oh, man. We should have made you draw cards then.
Yeah, we should have.
We're trying to get our mint.
Yeah. Okay. No rewinds.
Well, I guess Bunker can use a power. That's the only thing that makes much sense here.
Yeah.
I think I might actually use this and destroy Grenade Launcher. And draw another card. Black Cannon.
Black
That's
Cannon,
better
nice.
than
Yeah,
Launcher.
better than Grenade Launcher for sure.
And, I guess I'll play that Black Cannon. I'm planning to use Omni Cannon though, so.
But you can use Flat Cannon right now, right?
Or I could play Auxiliary Power Source, and then I could use my base power and Omni Cannon. I could just use Maintenance Unit now.
Oh, yeah.
Or I could draw more cards with Power Source. Hey! Good. Less damage to us. I think it's ideal if he just like plays one handler every turn. One that's easy for us to kill. I guess you're just gonna double skip.
Yeah, I can't see anything else that would be useful. Cryo Chamber and Sub-Zero Atmosphere, the card that I have still yet to play. Pretty much ever.
I don't usually play it in team mode because there's a lot of stuff, but
yeah.
It's good in single villain modes against certain villains. Alright, a neutralizer. Alright. Do I want to destroy it? Yes.
Take Walker was trying to move my cursor. Should I leave it in like the most annoying place possible? I'm trying to figure out what that would be.
Probably.
Here, I'll leave it right over Bunker's HP so nobody knows what it is.
I play this to get back that power source, because that is a good combo that I'm enjoying. So I get these 2 powers. First, I'll fire the Omni Cannon. It is reduced by 1. That's okay. And then I'm going to do this. And I'm actually going to destroy Heavy Plating.
Blue Dolphin, how dare you?
And I'm going to play Decommission Hardware to get back the Heavy Plating that I just destroyed. And use Maintenance Unit. Hey, recharge mode.
I happen to be an audio-video purist. I would never try to play video for somebody and then leave the cursor in the middle of the screen.
All right.
Actually, in the process of rebuilding my home theater right now.
Master of the Temple is going to go off, and so the true form is going to hit everything for 1 and 1. And then do 3 damage and 3 damage to Bunker. So that sucks. Bunker could play recharge mode and soak a lot of that damage, which might be nice. Absolute Zero might die.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we can do anything to save Absolute Zero if he's going to die, though. So,
Yeah.
like, no cards will do anything if you play them. So, I think Bunker should play recharge mode for the -2.
Oh, Sanvar. You're getting on my list, man. I happen to think that
In the middle of the screen.
the experience of watching and experiencing media happens to be one of the most important things to me. Like, if my wife is 3 rooms away and starts talking while I'm trying to watch a trailer, I will pause the trailer until she stops talking. That is how important I find these things to be.
Alright, I don't think the order matters here. Takewalker says, John is showing me strategy of this Termi-Nation bunker I never thought of. Awesome.
One of our
Yeah, so
mission
many cool things you can do,
statements.
and I'm sure I haven't even found all the cool things you can do. Go ahead.
I was just saying, that's one of our mission statements, is to show you some strategies that might help you win.
Yeah. And here Bunker is soaking most of his damage, because we knew he was going to be the second highest.
Oh, Absolute Zero sitting there with his 1 HP.
That's all he needs. But he's not going to... He's going to die from Plague Rat. I think. I don't know if there's anything you can do.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm staring down the barrel of a gun, and there's no way I can dodge it.
Like... I can... You don't... If you had, like, Thermal Shockwave in play now, you could heal up. But you don't. You don't.
I just drew it.
You don't.
I don't have it.
We have to let Bunker use the power, but he can't. Ugh. Bunker can't use powers, and the other thing isn't useful, so use your power.
All right, here we go.
You're gonna die anyways. You
If
may
I'm
as well
going
die.
out, I'm going out in a frost
Okay.
of glory.
There. The tanker's got you. You want to hit me first for
Yes.
0? Fine.
I must live as long as possible. I'm in the middle of the screen now. No, I'm in the bottom, slightly off to the side, in a mildly infuriating way. I did that just for you guys. Make it not centered. Ugh, I can fix that.
All right, it's all on Bunker now. Oh yeah, the order matters here. Oh no, it doesn't actually. Choose for me.
All right, there you go, fixed.
Are you putting your picture in the middle of the
Yeah,
feed?
I moved it so that it's like lined up right with the line, so that everybody can stop complaining for 2 seconds.
Come on.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna hide in recharge mode and charge up the Omni Cannon to shoot him. Yeah, reduce all non-cold damage by 1. That sounds good.
I will say, just to anybody out there who's not listening to the Letters Page podcast, you should. I'm not completely caught up. I haven't listened to the Ennead episode yet, and I'm not quite done with the Raw episode. But, like, knowing how Absolute Zero works and knowing some of the story behind Unity, like, it really adds a lot to the game in terms of theme and understanding the characters and who they are and what they do and what their motivations are. So you should all do that if you're not already. Although I'm sure you all are. We got lots of super fans. Oh,
Alright,
you
Bunker
need me
is
to-
just
you
gonna
need me to
hide
fix
out
John?
and kill Plague Rat with a burst of terrible energy. We'll see how that goes. The environment will kill a bunch of their things. Of Plague Rat's things, that is. Choose for me, please. I know you're busy messing around with where things are on the screen.
Spoiler on this episode, they all die. Yeah, sudden transition. I'm moving characters around so that, I'm moving bits around on the screen so that they are lined up with things so that people feel good. Until we start playing the next game, in which case it won't actually matter anymore.
Draw more cards for the Omni Cannon. Do 0 damage. We are definitely characters. You can go AFK if you want, and then I have to wait for you.
I'm hitting all the things.
All right.
I am fully engaged and paying attention to the game right now. I am no longer fixing these.
But I mean, if you don't have to vote really if you don't want to by going AFK. That's all I'm saying.
There you go.
I don't think Unity actually wants to use her abilities.
Oh my god. Our chat is fun, but sometimes they're really anal about moving things around here. So directly.
All right, Playground is going to like heal to full, and then Bunker is going to shoot him for a lot of damage. That's how this is going to work.
All right, do whatever you need to do. I'm busy like moving things. So
it's going to take a few rounds, is what I'm saying. So yeah, you move stuff around, do what you want, answer questions.
I'm trying to make things pixel perfect for everybody. Because I know how important that is to everyone, that all of our screens be pixel perfect. And until we play the next game, which might be like a 4-player game, and then all of this goes away and it doesn't make any sense anymore.
I have no idea what you're doing because I don't know what's on your screen.
I'm just changing the sizes of things so that they line up perfectly. Or as perfectly as I can make them. Yes, the video captures aren't the same size because mine is a direct capture of the camera and John's is me capturing a window from Skype. So there you have it. We have pierced the veil.
They the same, Jim?
We have pierced the veil. Surprised nobody has commented yet that I'm under Unity, which is not my character, and John is under Absolute Zero, which is not his character.
Start the stream over. We could just call this game now if you want. I will win. Just gonna take a while.
Alright, do your thing.
Alright.
You're fine. I'm AFK, so it's all good. Welcome to Sentinels Live, the internet's foremost screen transition stream. Yes,
let's take some questions.
Yeah, ask some questions. What do you think? Bottom of the 9th is coming along swimmingly, as I'm sure.
It's in beta.
It's in beta now, officially.
Does someone want to be revived?
Oh.
That's a thing we can do. I need to discard 5 cards, though. I have lots of cards. Who wants to be revived and killed? I guess Unity, because she won't get killed by Plague Rat right away. But sure. Absolute Zero will be killed by Plague Rat right away. Alright. I have lots of cards to do this, so...
So Nabakara says, when is the next expansion? The answer to that is not until it has shipped on the tabletop.
I guess I discarded 1 extra card because I'm dumb.
So you can ask Greater Than Games that question.
Termi-Nation, Unity cannot deal damage to environment cards. Sorry, I brought back one of my characters instead of yours.
That's fine. I will stay AFK.
Unity is going to draw 3 cards. Yeah, she can get Raptor Bots going.
And Takewalker asks, seriously, how do you get that page turn effect?
We used an asset in the Unity asset store called Mega Book. The secret has been revealed.
Indeed. When someone asked about new stuff, I thought they were asking about the sword chip. Is the Tribunal not done yet? The Tribunal is definitely not done yet. Not even close. It's like barely started.
Yeah, we've been focusing on bottom of the 9th.
Yeah, because of the way that things have sort of shaped up regarding Sentinels content in terms of like Mini Pack 4, Mini Pack 5, Oblivion, and the delays that have come with that, we decided to put all of our efforts into bottom of the ninth so that we can get that out more quickly, and then we will focus on more Sentinel stuff when we have it.
Oh man, Reavercorp Tanker keeps me from hitting Plague Rat. And I want to kill that Restrainer because it's going to heal Plague Rat. Well, I'll just kill one of the tankers, I guess. Should have thought this through. Didn't.
John did not think 4 steps ahead.
I'm busy.
It's a red letter day.
Charging my Omni Cannon. We'll get Absolute Zero live next turn, maybe.
That'd be fun.
Oh yeah, the bots might live because of this, because Absolute Zero's incapability.
Aha! Oh, Reavercorp's calling in some backup.
I think this is all going to be 0 because of the Absolute Zero. Who is your favorite famous Clevelander, Jeremy?
Ooh, wow. Mine? Ooh.
Obviously other than yourself.
Yeah, pseudo slightly internet famous Clevelander. Man, that's actually a really good question.
Oh, maybe Unity can play a card if we don't want to do that thing. But maybe we do want to do that thing. Reducing all non-cold damage seems to be pretty handy.
You guys probably hear me typing because I'm searching on famous Clevelanders.
The community has not figured out Kismet's Variant Unlock condition yet. They figured out part of it, but not all of it.
Like, I have 3 in mind, but I want to just double check that they're actually from Cleveland and not just from, like, nearby.
Not pretending to be from Cleveland. Oh, there were no more left in Plague Rat's deck. Yes, move cards under Omni Cannon. More cards under Omni Cannon. Does not have to do with dealing damage at all.
I'm glad that I searched this because I did not realize that Wes Craven was from Cleveland. He's like #1 with a bullet. I mean, I'm not going to pick any of the obvious ones like Drew Carey.
Now that the unlock button is available, people will stop looking for the unlock condition. So now's your chance to ask me questions while I'm trying to finish this game, which will take forever.
That is what history tells us, yes.
Unity got undeaded by Bunker discarding some of his many cards. No, don't kill Raptor Bot. Assassinated.
And Haish is from Cleveland. I didn't realize that.
I think Unity wants to draw 3 cards. Unity's getting hit by that. That's annoying.
Yeah, I'm realizing now that most of the people that I thought were like when someone said famous person from Cleveland, I immediately started thinking of famous people from Ohio and not necessarily Cleveland.
All right, do we want to resurrect Absolute Zero?
If you do, just let me know because
all right, we may as well.
Have to
as long as I have enough cards for Bunker to have 3 on his turn, which he does. So okay. So Unity's going to discard. Sure, hasty augmentation, supply crate. I want to keep Raptor Bot because I'm going to play it with the other thingy.
Yeah, so after a quick perusal of famous people from Cleveland, I think that my first answer was probably going to be correct, which is Trent Reznor from 9 Inch Nails. But it turns out that the Russo brothers, who directed like Captain America Civil War and stuff, they are also from Cleveland, which is pretty sweet.
All right, he's back.
Here I am. Here I is.
There's Absolute Zero. probably doesn't want to play the cards that will hurt himself. Unity could play a card, but actually, if she plays cards, they're going to get killed by Master of the Temple right away. So maybe
Absolute Zero could draw cards since he doesn't have anything else to do. Unless you have something specific.
He might survive until his turn. Seems unlikely, but it's possible. Bunker's still hanging out drawing cards, so... Oh, I guess now he could play a card, maybe. He still can't really play a useful card. I'm going to say maybe Unity should play a card.
Okay.
Because she can maybe play a card and maybe get Stealth Bot if she's lucky. Nope. But she can play the Brainstorm. And she might live to her turn. Keep reviving Absolute Zero when he dies until he has a good hand. That is a good plan.
There you go.
Alright, I'm going to hit these Revo Corps because they're dumb. Alright, this is going to basically just kill everything for one. I just gave a hint for Kismet Unlock. Deadlock PM. Should be listening. And Sanvar, please do not ask questions. If you're a beta tester, you're not allowed to do that. Oh, right. Zulong is going to play a whole bunch of cards now. And kill Unity. Oh, well. I don't know if the order super matters. Unity goes down. That's the trouble with resurrecting in this environment is, like, people get killed right away. Alright, sure. I guess the order probably mattered.
Lou Dolphin says, no questions can be asked by a beta tester ever? No, and that's a question.
You can't ask questions about the variant unlocks.
No interrogative statements used to test knowledge. But that's not
Deadlock PM says, I didn't hear anything other than they have part of it. Well, you should be listening. Maybe listen to the YouTube after, because I definitely gave a hint. So I'm sure other people heard it. Maybe you can ask them. Bunker's just like, damage? What damage? Put it on Absolute Zero's deck.
Yeah, fine.
This is still Chemical Frenzy. And Master Temple again. Fine. Fine. Resurrecting people just made it too complicated. Man, another Master of the Temple. And their Absolute Zero's dead. He got revived this turn.
I know. Our goal now is to get every single card from this environment and to play it once. Looks like it might be time for me to go AFK.
I think it is. Bunker's just like, whatever guys, that was fun. Let's do that again later. Discard a card, eh? Sure.
For a second, it looked like I was dabbing out of shame. I promise you that is not what was happening. I just was doing a thing.
All right, bunker can't use a power. No one else is around, so let's just skip. Well, at least all of his handlers are getting like... Oh, that's bad. He's hurting me. Stop hurting me. I can discard 2 cards. I might need to come out of recharge mode to heal. And this deck is full of assassins that will kill him. That's less good. Reduce all non-cold damage. Yes, I'll move cards. I'm so close to having enough cards, too.
Yep, just building it up. Are you 1 away now?
I have 24 damage.
So 3 away.
Actually, I might be able to do it this turn. If I shoot the Omni Cannon with turret mode, that's 25, and then the assassin can kill Plague Rat. So yes, I'll destroy Ox Power Source. And yes, I'll destroy Recharge Mode. And I'll play turret mode. And I'll shoot the Omni Cannon. Oh, Termi-Nation Absolute Zero is reducing my damage. But I do have a black cannon in the trash, which I will get. I will destroy turret mode so I can play a card. Oh, I guess I drew this Shinobi Assassin first, but that's okay because that's what I wanted to do anyway.
Yep, he'll hit Plague Rat, and then... Oh, look at that!
Luckily, I did that in the right order.
Hooray!
It's just like we planned from the beginning.
Exactly. Good times. So there's another master class. I see John pouring himself a victory beverage.
Tipple. Pot still, Irish whiskey, Writer's Tears.
Writer's Tears.
I had on stream before.
And I'm still doing my Oban Distiller's Edition.
Apparently there's some fog. Oh no, I think that's the cruise ship leaving.
Wow.
When the Disney one comes, it's like... Ma 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 ma.
Nice. I've been on a Disney cruise. They do a really fantastic job.
They do different... The Small World is one of the ones they use a lot, but they use other horns too. Other songs.
Yeah, I will say this. The Disney cruise, like Disney as a company... knows how to make kids feel like the most important people in the entire world, unlike pretty much any other entity.
They science the shit out of it.
Yes, they do. And my kids absolutely loved it. It was fantastic. All right.
Are you playing the Ennead?
We're definitely playing the Ennead. Let me switch over to single and pop up the Ennead.
I'm going to play Ra as revealed on
You stole my thingy.
the podcast at the height of his power. You should be Guise and also be the height of Ra's power.
All right, I'll be Guise.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. And then who else?
We want to like go max damage boosts, get Legacy, and like Argent Adept or Parse or someone.
Yeah, I like Parse. Let's do Parse.
Or Chrono Ranger.
Are we going full on, like, thematic everything?
Sure.
All right, full on thematic everything.
Advanced. Ultimate.
Oh boy, let's find out. Let's pop that open. I feel like we've played... Have we played? Yeah, we've played Challenge Ennead.
I think we played challenge. Advanced is Advanced is good. It's really hard, but it's not like too hard. It's not.
I actually like. I almost prefer advanced, even though it's more challenging. Like I like getting them all out. I like not worrying about whether they're coming and just knowing that they're coming. I don't know.
Advanced.
All right, we'll play advanced Ennead here against Ra, Horus of Two Horizons. With his
Seamus Butler asks about adding buttons for randomized part of the match. All you have to do is set up the part of the match that you want, and then click randomize, and it will fill in the part that you didn't. Yep. You're welcome. The feature is there.
Boom. Boom shakalaka. All right, so Horus of Two Horizons, Guise, Legacy, Parse at the Tomb of Anubis.
Just a regular field trip.
You never should have come back from the desert, so-called god of the sun. This is your end. You are no true pantheon. Give up your tricks, usurpers. You have no power here. All right, so Horus of Two Horizons opens with Fire Blast, Inferno, Solar Flare, and Staff of Ra. Guise has got the best card ever. Gimmicky characters, Say Cheese, and Where Did I Leave That? Legacy's got a motivational charge, next evolution, superhuman durability, and surge of strength. And Parse has got a critical multiplier, exploit vulnerability, and double reveal the flaws. Reveals of the flaw, which I like.
That's good
lot.
if Newt comes into play,
Indeed.
which is the pronunciation that Christopher and Adam use.
Out comes
Newt,
Osiris,
like
which
Oot.
is Adam's favorite.
That one that he couldn't remember.
There's Newt. All right, Death's Grasp.
Newt comes out as the advanced play. Well, I don't think it super matters which one does it. Cytosine hates French, apparently.
Nui.
Which player is considered to have the most cards in play? How about not Ra? How about Guise?
Avenge me.
And we all have to discard a card. As much as I love Solar Flare,
Yeah, that was going to be my first call, too.
use it right away, so. Only Egyptian French. Well, it's not my fault they named it after nighttime in French. Yeah, gimmicky character, do not play that, please.
Yeah, like there's literally no targets in the Ennead stack. They're all
And
one
also,
shots.
you don't want to discard a card from their deck. Please don't discard Reveal the Flaws. That is
Yeah.
going to be really handy for us.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the difference between exploit vulnerability and critical multiplier, since those I'm still somewhat new to Parse. So critical multiplier, whenever you discard a card from hand, select your hero target, increase the next damage dealt by the target by 1, versus exploit vulnerability, whenever a non-hero target enters play, increase damage dealt to that target by 1 until the start of the environment turn. I think I'm going to get rid of critical multiplier.
It's a good one, but yeah. Have to watch out for the self-damage with that, too.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm just going to straight up Fire Blast Newt. Get this party started.
Indeed.
And look for a cool power. Impede Fire, I'll take that. Summon Staff, I'll take that. Excavation, I will discard for now. And I guess I can discard the Staff of Rock because I have a summon.
Two heroes in a row with no villain in between.
That's crazy.
Crazy pants. What are you talking about? All right, so I draw Extreme, and yeah, that guy. And I assume we're focusing on Newt.
Mm-hmm.
Newt. Newt.
Newt.
Woo! Do I want to say cheese, or do I want? Where do I leave that?
You don't have Bested card ever in your trash yet, so I would save that.
Yeah. Rah, 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 rah. Again, I actually think I'm going to draw a card here. Ooh, Guise the Barbarian. Okay. Now we'll hit Newt again. Where did I leave that cheese? Indeed. I hope you find out, or else it could be pretty rancid by the time you figure it out.
I'm going to play the charge and hope for a Legacy Ring someday. We'll see.
All right.
I like Reveal the Flaws. It will let us do area damage even with Newt around.
That's true. Although, and just hear me out here, since we know for a fact that new characters are coming out every turn, well, there's only 4 of them.
Reveal the Flaws will do
Reveal
more
the Flaws
damage.
is better. I just had to talk it out, John. I had to say it out loud.
All right.
Before I knew exactly how it was going to go.
After Newt is gone, I agree with you.
All right. Galvanize. Doing some extra damage. Danny and Daddy are fighting, yes.
Oh,
Not
man.
fighting, just
Ursh.
having a discussion.
Come on, Ursh. Stop getting all the things. I mean, actually, that's like the best thing that could have happened.
Yeah, that wasn't terrible.
So, like, having just Akana come out, absolutely no problem with that. Legacy can take some damage. That's fine. Everyone discards a card and deals himself damage. Am I going to use Flesh of the Sun God? No. I'm just going to deal lots of damage and increase fire damage. So, watch out.
Let's see here. I think I'm actually going to get rid of, I'm that guy. Unless, let's see. I'm just looking.
No.
I gotta talk it out.
You can copy Imbued Fire and then we get +2 damage.
I'm just looking around and seeing who else is in play and what the potentials are. Yeah, that's fine.
With this team that Guise is on, oh yeah, I'm that guy is a ridiculously good card.
Okay, I'm still learning, guys.
All right, I'm just saying, don't get rid of that.
I was looking to see what was already in play. That's my first step with a card like that. Is like, oh, what's already in play?
Oh, it's more about what could be in play.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I have to figure that out for myself.
Do you?
Gonna get rid of that since it's physically impossible for there to be 2 or more villain ongoing cards in play in this game.
There are environment cards.
There are environment cards, but
I will continue to summon the staff until I can no longer summon a staff.
the police are not going to get called for domestic at the Handelabra offices because only one of us is here. John is in Halifax.
Alright, I'm going Imbued Fire and not dealing damage on my turn, but it's going to be worth it. Because these other things are going to happen soon. So I don't need a flesh. Oh.
Yes, I'm shouting it up for 2. That's fine.
I'm going to discard 2 staves.
Staves.
I'll get them later.
Staves of Ra. I will say thematically, I know that they addressed this in Ra's episode, but like having there be more than one staff of Ra is actually not very thematic because they addressed this in the episode that like the staff is a physical manifestation, but it's also kind of like just a thing. So like if you physically destroyed the staff, that doesn't mean the staff is gone. So the idea of there being more than one of them seems dubious.
But that's, I don't understand. Like if you break it, it just reforms. Isn't that the point of having more than one in the deck?
It is, but like the idea that you're like, I'm going to get rid of staves. Like the staves, that is literally a meaningless term when it comes to
you broke it and it just rematerialized.
All right. All right. I'm looking at what I'm going to play here. So let's see.
I mean, mechanically, it's just makes it so it's really easy for him to get because that's the point of that. But
I'm gonna do the thing that John said.
Remember to watch the elbow. Now don't use the power that says destroy this card.
Yeah, right. Do I just want to, like, maybe play Say Cheese?
You could.
Yeah,
You
that's
could.
fine. I'm gonna play Say Cheese.
It would be cool to destroy Ursh at some point. As long as, because
I can do some damage to Ursh.
Ursh is gonna do some bads.
Yes, the plurality of summoned objects. This is when you just have to imagine the heroes going into battle and actually having like a deck of cards in their hand and being like, I'm going to hurt you with this! And like,
I guess
flinging a card
someone
out.
has to punch Ursh, but I think Parse can for more effect. Or Legacy could. I could do a motivational charge instead of my base power.
Yeah, I mean, we've already got a +2, right, from the...
Yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll do that next turn, because Ursh is going to just get all sorts of horribleness out, so... Yeah, so if you want to do Exploit Vulnerability now, Newts is going to be dead on Ra's turn, so as long as you hit her now.
Fantastic.
So...
So much fire!
The fire! I mean, Ursh is good because it powers up Scorched Earth, but it's also, like, bad.
The Hound would not be enjoying this game. Although maybe he would see some interesting things about the future.
Maybe. Watch out for spoilers there, Mr. Spoiler Pants.
I didn't say any spoilers.
I mean, for people who haven't watched Season 6, it's a spoiler. But I don't
All
know if
I
you care.
said is that the Hound doesn't like fire. If you have... yeah, spoilers for Season 1 of Game of Thrones. The Hound doesn't like fire. It would be hot. Very, very hot. Yeah, so how about that Spider-Man movie? Did you guys go see that yet, or what?
Be good.
I've seen it twice. It's been
I just wanted...
fantastic.
I don't even want to play Staff of Ra. I'm just going to play Scorched Earth, but I want to even have more environment cards. What do I do?
Lou Dolphin, that joke would have been funnier if you didn't realize that like the book series is actually not called Game of Thrones. It's called The Song of Ice and Fire.
Alright. Newt is down. I don't think the order matters here because I won't kill the environments, so...
Yeah, this is why you don't mess with a god who's been in the desert getting his heart weighed against a feather.
That's right.
Because he will bring the pain. And he's got a great epic beard, which is the secret.
And he's allergic to shirts.
He's allergic to shirts, exactly.
Ooh, Solar Flare. This is going very well. I've gotten a Solar Flare again. Yeah, you could get your best card ever back, or yeah, back.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely didn't like either one of those, so we'll get rid of those. Yeah, I like that thing that you had me do. So I'm gonna do that again. Well, I mean, not again right away. Well, actually, yes.
Even better if I play Flesh of the Sun God, but I'm too busy doing fire damage to do that.
That's fine. I can. Yeah, I'm getting
For
that
liberty,
guy.
truth, and Justin.
For liberty, truth, and Justin.
And Set is the worst of them at the moment. Him and his weird head.
Him and his weird, like, working for Ra when Ra's a bad guy on Stargate head. Working for the Goa'uld.
Goa'uld. I like how
Goa'uld.
everyone on that show has a different way to pronounce it.
Yeah, the Goa'uld, the Goa'uld, the Goa'uld, the Goa'uld. Have you watched all of Stargate at this point?
I think I watched. I don't know if I watched all of it because I think it went off Netflix.
Oh.
But I think we watched all but maybe the last season, and I haven't watched like the Atlantis and stuff. I think we didn't watch the last season only. Like, spoiler alert for 20 years ago. What's his name? Daniel came back from space land.
What? Oh my god, man, I'm only through season 6. What's wrong with you?
It's that we got to the point where Daniel came back from being Wesley. Basically. Also, spoiler for Next Generation. Also 30 years ago. Any preference for my power? I can give even more +1s.
I like +1s.
Or I can give it HPs.
I mean, we're all over 20, so...
Would you prefer to have a higher HP-ness?
I wouldn't. I think damageness is the +1s. I'm just gonna plow right on past that. Yeah, I don't know that I need to reveal the flaws right now.
Flaws not gonna do anything, so.
Yeah, I'll just get Gage out.
Also, Gage is not gonna. I don't know. I wouldn't bother with it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with it. But
it is let you draw another card. That is good, but killing Set is even better.
yeah, I would say like SG1. If you watched all but the last season, I feel like based on what you've said, you did not watch all but the last season.
I mean, I don't know how many seasons there are.
There are 10 seasons.
Maybe there's 10 more.
And yes, I was also bummed that they canceled Universe. I like Universe a lot.
We enjoyed watching it, but yes, it went away from Netflix, and then so. Oh man, so much fire damage increase. Will we ever get away from imbued fire or imbued fire or imbued fire or imbued fire? Maybe someday. It's just not a high priority.
Yeah.
Blame Guise. Do you want to redirect this to Legacy? No. Ra can take his own business.
Avenge me! We're definitely not all above 20 anymore. But they're all in play or in
play. It's going to flip the Ennead card next turn. I haven't even bothered playing the Staff of Ra yet. Oh, Living Conflagration would let me have a damaging power to use. I'm going to do that. It lets me do a one-shot damage. And get more cards. And do damage. Man, that's awesome. That's 1 damage turned into 5.
Nice. Anubis, why are you hitting your people?
Because you destroyed a card. Awesome.
Yeah, I don't have enough cards to really use selling out effectively, so I think I'm just going to Guise the Barbarian. I'm going to draw a card. Well, although I guess I could get rid of Anubis, but he was doing good stuff for us. I feel like overkilling Set is a waste here. Is somebody else going to take him out?
I don't know. Shamiz hits the second lowest. I think you want to hit someone else. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
no one else is going to do a smaller amount of damage than that.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess Parse is going to do a little smaller.
Yeah.
So maybe hit someone else. As long as Parse can clean up Set, then like Osiris, I would hit next.
Geb is our next.
Either Osiris or Atum.
Osiris
Atum plays extra cards, and Osiris makes us hit ourselves, which is like really painful right now. So.
Alright, we'll
your call.
Osiris.
And I'm just gonna lean into dealing more damage.
Galvanize.
Yay, Inspiring Presence.
Ooh, nice.
That's the one you want to copy with. Oh yeah, because then it also gives us +1 hit points.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. And we'll get rid of Set.
And Set gives us mystery card plays.
Challenge of Fire.
Oh god. That's gonna be painful. Osiris. Yeah. This is just going to hit everything for a lot, basically. Oh, there's only one imbued fire now, so it's not so bad. There was 2 before.
Right.
Who wants the rod? Maybe either Legacy or Guise. Probably Legacy, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't even. No one wants it.
Yeah.
Everyone has the power that. I guess Ra could do more damage because Ra doesn't have a deal 2 damage power right now.
Fair enough.
But he wants to do fire damage anyways. But I guess imbued fire with that. Yeah. So everything is fire. All right. You may reveal the bottom card of the deck. All right. Remember, this is important because Set is going to go next and play the top card of each deck. So whichever one you pick.
Yeah, who has the most potential to do something amazing?
Actually, that was Set's play right now on the Ennead. And so if you pick anyone else, it's going to potentially control the top of their deck. I would say Ra.
Yeah. That's fine.
Scorched Earth, top of the deck. Definitely.
Yep, that's fine.
And Legacy will redirect this. Sure. Yeah, they have +1 damage now because of
Flip.
the flip.
Spare the rod, spoil the god. That's a hashtag right there. Spare the rod, spoil the god.
All right, Legacy can take this too. Everyone has to discard. I really want my area damage power for Ra. That's ridiculous against the Ennead. Even though it's 0 ongoing cards, it does so much damage. Oh, I would have discarded the other one.
Yeah, I mean, either one of them, I just like...
No, the other one, like... The one you kept basically does nothing anymore because nothing is reducing damage. And the one you discarded lets someone use a power.
Oh. I thought it just... Oh, yeah, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, let's go back.
I don't want to go back.
Okay, fine, don't go back. But I understand what you're saying.
Okay. You did it bad.
I did it bad. Note, this is not daddy and daddy fighting. This is just one daddy understanding what the other daddy said.
Yeah. I think your Guise the Barbarian has done more damage to yourself than to the bad guys.
Exactly my plan.
Alright, you can reveal another card.
I'm thinking on like a whole next level.
We still haven't yet gotten to Ra's play. So you could go... Ra's happy with his top. You want to go like with Guise maybe and try to get something to do damage?
Yeah, that's fine.
No, keep that on the bottom.
Yeah, not useful right now.
No, it's always bad against the Ennead. You do not want to discard the top of their deck. No.
Yeah, I would say
has lots of
no.
hit points.
Given where Legacy is at right now. And woof. That's a no.
Unless Legacy's going to go down for it, but... Yeah, rah! Alright, order matters here because I don't want to hit a Kana, so I will hit each of the Ennead.
Look at all that 7 each. Whew!
Yeah, I'm going to play Inferno on my turn, I think.
I think that it is fair to say that Ra is the Burninator. No? No consummate V's? Consummate, I said.
Oh, this happened again. So, who had it? Ra had it. Ra can keep it. Hey! That's better than the other thing.
Alright, who's my Osiris? Alright.
They think they've all, like, used their abilities this turn, but... You destroy the Challenge of Fire.
Yeah, I was
so
gonna say,
discard a whole
yeah.
bunch of cards. And you get to draw another card for your turn, so... And Ra can keep that.
Yeah, I'll draw a card. Where did I leave that? Fine. Fantastic.
Hey, takedown.
Nice.
Would have been good earlier, but that's fine. Discard up to
Ooh.
3 cards. Well, you may as well discard that
Yeah.
and draw 2.
Segmentation, angle calculation.
And we get a Spike Trap. And then the Ennead can't play cards. It's time to burn them down. I really want to play more pluses, but I just don't have time. It's time for Inferno.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Is Azar's going to be killed by accident by someone else, or should I hit him? Let's see, maybe. The Spike Trap would hit him for 3, but he's not low enough, so down he goes. As long as we get one of them down to the lowest, which we will if I hit
Yeah.
some of them. I guess Shu will be the lowest, and that's less good, but we could probably make someone else be the lowest. Shu's flip side.
We have
what
3
is
more
that?
hits.
Play the top card of the environment deck. That's probably fine. I
What
have
could possibly go wrong?
2 more now. And the rod actually does more damage, and I don't really need cards now. So what's Isis flip side? Discard the top 4 cards of each hero deck. That's fine. Oh, but I want a tomb to die more, so a tomb. Thanks, Anubis.
Good times.
Get your best card ever.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just thinking. Was do this, see what I get. Total beefcake, ultra kawaii.
Ra is working the rod.
Where is it? This card ever. There we go. Yeah, let's play this. We get gimmicky character. Meh. I can do that too.
Hey, I can do that too. That's
not
good.
bad. All right. Is you said a tomb is our number 1?
Yeah. Yeah, you could use Galvanize, or you could draw cards, or you could do 2 damage.
Yeah.
You do that.
So who we got coming up? We got Legacy, and then Parse.
Actually, if you use Galvanize, then Legacy will use Motivational Charge.
Okay, yeah, cool. That's what I was just trying to figure out. Is like, all right, so which power makes the most sense in terms of damage dealt? And should I take a tomb out completely?
Heck, actually, if he's at 3, the Spike Trap will kill him. So
yeah. So who's our next?
Shu is fine to kill, or anyone really. I don't know, whatever you want.
All right, we'll go after Shu. Thank you, Anubis. May have another.
Friend. Hey, guys lost the hole in his chest.
Just a flesh wound.
6 damage from Legacy's Galvanize. What does Nephthys do on the flip side? Each villain target regains 1 hit point. And Jeb moves a card. Tefnuts is annoying, isn't it? Each player discards a card. Yeah, Tefnut. Screw Tefnut. It's a Tefnut to crack. Yeah, actually, Nephthys deals each hero target 1 fire damage. That's not as good. Let's knock her down.
Yeah, we'll knock that Nephthys down a peg. You know what I'm saying?
If they're down to 3, it's likely the environment will kill them, so.
Alright, let's see here. Yeah, Sure.
And I would kill... May as well kill a tomb. And then the environment will take out Nephthys for us.
Alright. Oh boy. Deadlock PM says, Geb is not said like Jeb. Are we getting into GIF conversation here?
Potentially.
That is one of the, like, key defining issues between John and myself. Also between Rock Band versus Guitar Hero. Those are some of the big Handelabra founder disagreements.
Those are the divorce things.
Yep. Yeah, John is a Giffer and I'm a Giffer. I'm a Guitar Hero and John is a Rock Band.
Rock can keep the rod. Rod likes the rod.
Keep it
Rod.
home.
Rod.
Rod.
Ancient magics. All right. So this is going to end up with... All right, first you get to do this so we can go, I think, again, see what Ra has on top.
Yeah, Ra's a good choice.
Flame Spike.
Yeah.
Yes. I like it. So any hero with ongoing and/or equipment cards in play gets 2 infernal damage. That's 3. So if there's anyone who can like get to 0, that's good. Parse has so many. Ra has 2. Guise has 0. Legacy actually has the most at 4. Do you even want those cards that Parse has?
I don't care about any of them.
You don't care, but then we can get rid of them because then she won't take damage.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. And that one. And Legacy is going to live for 1 more redirect. And this is going to matter. So, first, each non-hurt target, let's do Shu first. They regain hit points. That's fine. Then, Tefnut is going to deal the hero target with the lowest hit points. That's going to be Legacy. Geb is going to do the 2 with the highest 2 melee damage each. And Isis is going to deal the most cards in play, which is also Legacy. So, if we want to minimize damage to Ra, which is my priority right now, I think we need to... Yeah, Isis needs to go first, and then Tefnut, and then Geb. So Isis is going to just kill Legacy, and then Geb will get Parse and Parse down to lower than Ra, and then Tefnut will hit Parse. Okay. Sorry, Legacy.
Avenge him!
Oh, it's actually Anubis. So Ra's gonna get hit. But maybe he won't die. He gets to play Flame Spike and hit Isis, I think we were hitting. And gets to use a power. I guess it's going to be Rod of Anubis. It's not going to finish him off, but... Did you get what you were looking for?
That's a good question. Did I? Let's see. What?
I can do that too. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But you could get a best card ever.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the best card ever. Ooh, targeting arrow.
That's cool.
I should probably go after the highest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's yeah. My gut is like go after the highest because that has the most to deal with.
Yeah.
Cast into the underworld.
If Ra survives, depends on what they play. Highest HP, that's going to be Guise or Parse. Who wants to take 5 damage? They're your heroes.
Parse. This is the moment. If we lose, it was because of this decision.
Well, we have at least this round to do something cool. So I think it's in, well, summon staff. Sure. Just to get another card. I could play a summon staff of Ra to get 3 hit points, but I don't think it matters. I need to Inferno. So, need to burn them down.
Burn it to the ground!
Because I don't think Ra's getting another turn. And we will use that rod. And should I hit Tefnut? I guess. So, Isis is spoken for by the spike trap. Guise can probably do a bunch of damages. So yeah, I'll hit Tefnut, knock her down with that targeting arrow bonus. Drawn to the flame, finally.
All right.
If you had, I know you didn't keep it, but Total Beefcake is really good.
Yeah.
Low HP. I'm just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely getting the best card ever. I'm just looking into what is going to happen next. All right, so let me see that.
Your cards.
Yeah, and...
Yeah, we have lots of cards to discard.
Yeah, Tefnut's fine.
We'll take advantage of that boost while we can.
Yeah, this. So now, wait, look what I found.
Yeah, look what I found is good. And you could play Super Ultra Kawaii if you wanted on your power.
Oh, yeah.
And play another card at the end of your turn. You might draw something you want.
So I think I'm going to look what I found. Geb. Oh, no, Tefnet? Okay. Oh, right, because of the boost.
Get that +1.
Fact.
And now I wouldn't worry about her because she's down to 2.
Right.
You could just flick her. But yeah, I would hit Geb with your next that has the extra +1.
Am I... let's see. Do I want to play, like, let me see that? Let's see. Extra equipment.
Yeah, if you play Super Ultra, you will have 1 extra card.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn. So
I like the idea.
You might get a card that... you might get a card that you can play. There you go.
There it is.
Good one. We just need to do some area damage. Use a power, draw a card, reduce environment. What did Guise?
I mean, I have a +1 on my next damage.
Our Ra could use a power to do some things.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, Parse can kill off 2 of them on her turn. Okay, yeah, Parse can kill off 2 of them. Legacy can let someone else kill off 1 of them. And the Spike Trap will finish off the last one. So, I think the most useful thing is to let Guise draw a card and do some damage. Because you might get a card to play on Legacy's turn here, so... There you go. Good one.
Nice.
So I would probably take out Shu, I guess.
All right, I can take out Shu.
And then if you play Latent Reference, that's going to be it.
Yep.
Just keep doing that.
Am I taking out or should I hit Geb?
Doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. Because Parse is going to do the other bits of damage, so. And then Guise will at the end of the turn. And yeah, I think we would be dead if it got to the Ennead turn.
We'll leave the controversial pronunciation for the last.
You leave for the Spike Trap?
I'm sorry. Did you mean the Spooky Trap?
This spoke.
Oh, not even.
Not even.
Not even.
When you're discussing Egyptian mythology with your friends, how do you pronounce Gerb?
Grub.
Great Jorb.
Great Gerb, everybody. We brought it back to the Burninator.
Nicely done. And Ra survived, which just does not always happen in a Ennead game. Especially advanced Ennead.
But he is the Horus of 2 Horizons.
Sorry, I mean Ennead game.
So his heart weighs more than a feather.
Because of the judging.
He has returned from his trip in the desert to be... there's nothing controversial, yes. Oh, good times. When you're discussing Egyptian mythology with friends.
We're pretty much up to our time limit here, so
limit. That's going to be it. So I did want to go over, again, the show notes, just to bring everybody up to speed if you came in late. New show starts tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, bottom of the 9th. We don't have a funky title for it. It's not like Bottom Live. Bottoms Up. There you go.
Jeremy and John, Bottoms Live.
Bottoms
Official
Up.
Title.
I feel like Bottoms Up is actually not bad. I might.
Well, yeah, we'll figure something out.
We'll figure something out. But yeah, tomorrow Wednesdays, 3 p.m. Eastern, bottom of the ninth. We're going to be showing you some of the pre-release builds of bottom of the ninth as it nears its release someday. Dare I say soon?
I think you dare say soon.
I dare say soon. I also did want to mention the Laser Riders event that's coming up on Thursday. That's at 6 p.m. Eastern on the Greater Than Games channel, but we will be re-hosting it right here at twitch.tv/Handelabra Games. That is the Laser Riders listening party. Laser Riders is this cool new tabletop card game, or tabletop, I guess just tabletop game. It's not a card game. Coming from Greater Than Games, which just started shipping this week. Come check that out, and then immediately following that, Dolphins Dive, Thursday night whenever the listening party is over. And of course, please do, if you are coming to Gen Con, check out the live episode of Sentinels Live, 2 p.m. Friday at the Westin. If you check out GenCon.com and go to the Find Events tab, you will find our event. Just search for Sentinels Live. All right, so that is going to do it for another episode of Sentinels Live. Sentinels of the Multiverse is the only cooperative comic book card game that you should be playing. And that your friends should be playing, so make sure to tell them about it. Excuse me. Thank you for joining us. We do this every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you do enjoy the show, please do like, share, follow, and subscribe. Oh, last show note I wanted to mention, Tales from the Archive, which used to be Saturdays at 7, is now going to be Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Tales from the Sunday Archives.
Tales from the Sunday. Sunday from the Archive. Sunday, Tales from the Sunday, Sunday of the Sunday Archive, Sunday. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available on iOS, Android, and Steam, and always in good old analog cardboard and ink. And you can find more info, as well as download the absolutely free demo at sentinelsdigital.com. I'm Jeremy.
Je suis Jean.
And we are saying good night from the Multiverse. We will see you next week. Thanks,
On
everybody.
the Wii.
Bon Wii. Good night.